This is Jay Horowitz with a very special edition of Amazing Mets Alumni Podcast. My two old friends, Terry Collins and Willie Randolph, will be managing in the Alzheimer's Day game, August 27th. And we're going to pick the teams for the game. And guys, not to put any pressure on you, but the winning team gets a brand new red Cadillac, compliments of the Mets Foundation with all the modern stuff. So a little incentive to win, guys. So I think Willie will take the first pick and Terry will take the next two. So Willie, the floor is all yours, my friend.
Okay, all right, good to be with you guys. And I don't believe I'm going to get a car. So
come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. That's hurtful.
I don't believe you, Jay. I don't believe you.
Okay, that's hurtful, Will. That's hurtful.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm talking with my pitching guys. My first pick is going to be the great David Cohn, former teammate, unbelievable pitcher, and he's going to be my first pick, David Cohn.
Okay, and Terry, you got two picks coming up.
Okay, well, it's great to be on also, and it's an honor to be with Willie. And I'm going to pick. I'm going to make two picks here. I thought it would be very important to make sure I have somebody who can pitch 2 innings and catch 2 innings. So I'm going to pick Bartolo Colon first. He's going to start the game and then have to pitch for the Yankees in the nightcap. And then I'm going to pick Josh Tolle because I know he may have to catch both innings.
Good choices. Well, the floor's all yours, my friend.
Okay, all right. I got the great John Franco. All right, another guy, played with him in 1992. Great teammate. I obviously think that he should be in the Hall of Fame. Terry, what do you think? Man, come on, most left-handed saves in the game, right?
Absolutely, Willie. I totally agree with you.
Yes, so I'm going with my man Johnny Franco, Brooklyn's finest.
But the floor's yours, Terry.
Okay, do I have one pick or two?
One pick. We'll go 1-1.
All right, I'm going to take the MVP who got me to the World Series. I'm going to pick Dan Murphy.
Dan Murphy. He's taking BP right now, Terry. He's ready to go.
I'm sure he is.
Floor's here, Rollo.
All right, my number. I got another nice little backup guy here, the great Dwight Gooden. Again, he knocked me down one time, so I'm not going to speak to him when I see him. All right, but I'm going to pick him anyway because he's one of the best right-handed pitchers I've ever seen.
That's good.
Well, I will tell you what, Willie. If Dwight Gooden knocked you down, you must have been pretty damn good. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I got lucky and hit a home run off of him. He didn't like that too much. He didn't like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to stay up the middle of my team, and I'm going to pick one of my favorite players I ever had was Jose Reyes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted Jose. Wait a minute. Jeez. All right.
Jose's going to steal a base, Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Jay, we staying with the pitchers, Jay? Or
anyway, you can do whatever you want to do. You just
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of, I'll stay on the pitching front right now. Okay. If I need a big win, and anytime I need one, Pedro Martinez, I got him.
That's a good choice.
Hall of Famer.
Number 45.
Well, I know Willie's going to have some left-handed hitting on his team, so I'm going to go back to the pitch. I'm going to pick Al Leiter.
Good choice.
Slider, Terry. I'm going to go with my next pick. Obviously, you got to have a closer when we finish this game up. I'm going to go with Billy Wagner. Another guy, Terry, I think is borderline Hall of Fame, should be in the Hall of Fame. It's Billy Wagner. He's my closer.
Absolutely. He pitched for me in Houston. I agree with you. I'm going to go, I'm going to go back in time. And obviously the Mets organization and the franchise, Tom Seaver. I'm going to get the one guy who was traded for Tom Seaver. And I'm going to get Steve Henderson.
Steve Henderson, good pick. Okay, outfielder. Okay, going to the outfield on me. Okay, all right. Now to catch all these great pitchers, you got to have a great catcher, obviously, and there's no one better than another Hall of Fame. I'm getting all the Hall of Famers. Mike Piazza. I got Mike Piazza as my catcher.
Yeah, you got 3 of the wheels of the car, Willie, right now.
Excuse me?
You got 3 of the wheels of the car right now.
There you go. Exactly. And I'll use Todd Pratt to back him up. Todd Pratt's gonna be my backup.
Right? I can't wait to see Mike squat back down there again. That'll be really fun.
I know.
Well,
right?
I'm gonna, Willie, you got yourself a closer. I'm gonna go out and get one of the great closers in Mets history, in Jesse Orosco.
Yes. You got the left-hander. You're right. I got to watch the stack some right-handers in here. I'm going to go right to my first baseman, and he's a switch hitter. So Lee Mazzilli is going to be my first baseman along with Rico Brogna.
You taking 2 of them? You would take 2 of those guys?
Yeah, I'm going to take Lee from the right side. If I need to, if Terry brings in a righty, I'm going to bring in Rico Bronya, a nice left-handed hitter.
Well, okay. Well, that's a good pick. Well, I'm going to go. I've got to make sure my infield is going to be intact. So I'm going to pick Todd Zeal to play first base. And if I have to, he can always go back behind the plate and catch. So I'll pick Todd Zeal.
Versatility. I like that. Versatility. I like that. Okay. Catchers are hard to come by. So I'm going to swing around the second base, my favorite position. And I also always love watching Tim Tuffle play. He's a clutch guy, good defensive ball player. So Tim Tuffle is my second baseman.
Okay. All right. That's a good pick. Well, I'm going to make a real good pick. One of the most famous guys in Mets history. I'm going to pick Mookie Wilson. I need somebody to run that ball down in center. I think he'd be just the guy.
Well, that's a great pick right there, Terry, because just a couple of days ago, I played in a softball game with Mookie Wilson, and he can still run. He can still run, that son of a gun. I cannot believe it. He leading off, and he had a nice little single. So, all right, Mookie's one of my favorites, but you can have him. All right, that's fine. All right. Since you started with the outfield this year, let me pick well, he's more of a corner guy, but I'll pick Cliff Floyd, okay? Cliff Floyd's one of my boys, and I'm going to pick Cliff Floyd to I'll put him in right field, though.
That's great. That's a good pick. I'm going to pick up a backup starter. I'm going to pick up the great Bob Ojeda. I know Bobby keeps himself in great shape, and he may have an inning or two in him.
Very, very underrated, guys. 18-game winner in 86.
Yes. Excellent left-handed pitcher. To finish up my double play combination, I'm going to go with well, it's a tough one right here. Can I pick two shortstops, Jay? Can I pick two?
Yeah, you pick whatever.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go with Kevin Elster, and as a backup to another great defensive player, Rafael Santana.
Ooh.
Yes. Two guys can pick it. Gold Glovers.
Well, I'm going to go with some offense, Jay. And since Willie got two, I'm going to pick two guys. I'm going to split their time at third base. I'm going to pick the great Howard Johnson and Robin Ventura. There are two guys I know who can really, really hit. So.
Wow.
Robin just got his college degree. He'd be very knowledgeable. He just graduated Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
He should help.
Well, I don't know. It's a tough combination at third base here, Terry. What do you think? I mean, those two guys are great, Howard Johnson but what about Alfonso? I'm going to pick Guado Alfonso. How about
that? That's a great pick.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, with that, I'm going to complete my outfield with a guy who made one of the great catches in Mets history with Endy Chavez. I think Endy's a good guy to have out there and put some speed. I know you're going to have all that power in your lineup, so that outfield's big at Citi Field. I got some speed out there now.
Willie, you remember that catch?
Yeah. Yes, I was getting ready to say I'm getting agita sitting here right now. When he made that catch, I looked at my coaches and I said, guys, we're going to the show, man. We are going to the World Series. I could not believe that Molina came up there and just broke my heart, man. But when he made that catch, I was totally shocked. I could not believe what an athlete he is. But when I did, I looked at Jerry Manuel. I said, Jerry, we're going to the show, brother. But baseball gods can be cruel.
Willie, Cliff says he should have been buttoned in that situation in the ninth inning.
Cliff didn't want to bunt. You kidding me? I mean, he didn't even have his shoes on. You kidding me? I'm not knucklehead. Don't get me started, Cliff. All right. I was hoping you hit a line drive over the center field fence and you thinking about bunting? No way. No way, man.
That's funny. Who's that? I forget who's up. Terry up? I forget who's up now.
I just picked Indy, so I think Willie's up right now.
Willie's up.
All right. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second here. Let me get back to my roster here because I got a bunch of guys here to choose from. Let me see. Okay. Let me stick with the outfielders here. I love saying this guy's name because he did a great job for the Mets at the time. Benny Agbayani. What about Benny? Put Benny in left field.
Yeah. Big home run in 2000 against the Giants.
Yes.
Well, in the age of the bullpen, Willie, I'm going to pick a couple bullpen guys right now. I think both guys I really love to watch them pitch. One was Turk Wendell, takes the ball anytime. He's probably ready to pitch right now. And Dennis Cook to give me a left-handed reliever.
Okay, nice. I like that. And since football's coming around the corner, Pat Mahomes, okay? All right, everybody knows his famous son, right? But Pat, I'm going to pick him as a pitcher, backup pitcher, but he can also play a little outfield. So I got a dual situation going there. So I'm going to pick Pat Mahomes, one of my backup outfielders, but he also can back me up in the bullpen.
He's ready to throw too, Willie. He's ready to throw.
Good. Well, I'm sure he gave his son that great arm, so I'm sure he can still throw it.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Willie, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a guy who's going to slow the game down a little bit because, we got these guys are a little bit older. I'm going to pick Steve Traxel in case I need to, get that good guy, get that sinker, get a double play ball.
Yeah, your human rain delay, you mean?
Yeah, he had a really underrated career. He had like 5 double seats with double figure wins in his time here. I mean, really underrated guy.
No, he did an excellent job for me. He picked me up big time. Again, very methodical, but had a great changeup. And I tell you, I thought he kept the hitters off balance because he waited so long. The hitters got antsy at times, I think.
I'm telling you, they were anxious. They got tired of standing in that hitting position on him.
Yeah, I like him. Who's up? Let me see. Jay, can I mention some of the guys that are coming but not playing?
Sure.
All right. Well, these are all great Mets. I remember going back to the 70s. I grew up in New York, as you know, and Eddie Kranepool, I think, was an excellent Met. He's going to be coming down and hang out with us a little bit. Remember, obviously, Ron Swoboda. I'm going back a little bit in time, but Ron Swoboda is another guy that I grew up. You call him Rocky, right? Rocky?
Yes, sir.
Back in the day. But Ron Swoboda did a great job back then. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing the great Darryl Strawberry. I don't know if he's going to play or not, but Straw's coming, right?
Yeah, he can't play, Terry. I mean, really, he said he'll be there in uniform though, to see everybody.
That's all right. The fans will love him here. Let me name a couple more guys. Wally Backman, another second baseman. Wally's coming, right?
Yes, sir. He'll be there.
Okay. And Jay Payton, I thought, did a nice job for the club as that backup outfielder. Jay Payton's going to be coming also.
He had a couple of big hits in the postseason in 2000.
Yes. Excellent backup player. Yes.
So I guess you're on TC?
I'm going to finish my active roster, and I'm going to pick a couple more pitchers. Glendon Rush, who I always thought was a real reliable pitcher for the Mets, and Terry Leach, who another guy who, when he took the ball, he went right after hitters and got some ground balls. So I'll pick those 2 guys to finish off my active roster.
Okay.
All right. Boy, you're looking pretty good, Terry. You're looking pretty good, man.
I know we're pretty strong.
Strong. But again, I got a guy here who I thought was nasty. Always had a good hard sinker slider. Doug Sist. I'm gonna pick Doug Sist as my back of my bullpen.
Yep. Well, now that Willie has gone out and picked some of the guys who are going to be there who maybe not play, I'm going to go get a guy. Willie, this guy pitched for me when he was 19 years old and pitched 2 no-hitters in 1 season. Was one of maybe the best minor league pitcher I ever saw.
Who's that?
Sid Fernandez.
Oh, Sid. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him.
Yes. He had that funky arm release there, Terry, where it seemed like he was throwing uphill most of the time.
Uphill, and he couldn't hit him, man. He didn't throw 95, but he looked like he was throwing 95.
Yes, very deceptive. The ball got on you quick, kind of a short arm kind of deal. Right. Didn't like facing him. He was like one of those unsung guys on that staff who really, you didn't want to face. You're right. He had some nasty stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm up here real quick. All right. Let me see here. Well, he's, I don't know if is Eddie still in the game. Eddie Lynch. Eddie Lynch is also coming.
Yes, sir. He's number. He'll be there. He was a good guy in the mid '80s.
Yes.
Not great Met teams, and he did a good job as a starter in the '80s.
Yes, and then he went on to be an executive. And is he still in the game as an executive?
No, he's a realtor in Arizona. He's selling houses now.
All right. I remember Terry. He did an excellent job there. Excellent job.
Yeah.
Remember Skip Lockwood?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A reliever in the late '80s, late '70s.
Yep. Well, Willie, I'm going to go. There's one guy I have to pick because I spent a lot of time with him in my years that I was managing in New York, and we spent a lot of time in those post games talking baseball. And he just went into the Hall of Fame here. Keith Hernandez. I'm going to pick Keith, and also I just read his book. I enjoyed it immensely. Cleon Jones. I'm going to pick those two.
Wow, I love Cleon Jones, man. He, again, all these guys were the backdrop of my childhood. You know, the '69 Mets. I was a young kid growing up in New York, and I was more of a National League fan, Terry. Even though obviously most people know me as a Yankee, but I'm so proud of my affiliation with the Mets. I grew up a Met fan. Got a chance to play for them in 1992, and then also get a chance to manage. So again, all these guys that I'm mentioning right now, even a guy like John Matlack. What about the great John Matlack, Jay?
Yeah, he got hit in the head with a line drive. He missed one turn in rotation. He got struck by a ball. You know, he was Rookie of the Year, pitched great postseason pitcher. You know,
yes.
Yes.
Everybody talked about Seaver and Kuzman and all those great pitchers.
Very overlooked.
But Matlack was one of the guys that really had nasty stuff and did an outstanding job.
Yep, he did. Well, I'm going to pick, I'm going to go with some of my extra guys. Todd Hundley, I mean, what a job he did as a catcher here in New York. I mean, the switch hitting, what did he hit, 40 homers one year?
41 homers.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
So I'm going to pick Todd just in case I need to go out and he decides he wants to go up, and he may hit some out in BP. You never know.
Yeah. But let me see. I might be running out of players. I might have to snatch some of your players here. Let me see.
Well, you did. You snatched Matlack from him. So.
I know. I had to give him that. Hey, for nostalgic reasons. Come on, Terry.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I get it. Well, there's one guy Willie, there's one guy I'm going to pick who used to wear me out.
Who's that?
When he was in Cincinnati, Kevin Mitchell. I couldn't get him out. I don't care where we threw it. He hit a rocket somewhere. Yes.
I mean, he was strong as a bull. I still always think about him making that one-handed catch on the left field line.
I know.
I don't know if that was good or bad. I don't know. But he
did it anyway. He got the big hit in Game 6 of the World Series. The second batter got a hit.
Wow.
Yeah, he was strong as a bull. I remember he was strong, man. He went to San Francisco and did a good job there.
Home run champion. But hey, we have one thing. Willie, Steve Dillon hasn't been picked yet. He's 84 years old. Whoever's team he's on, he wants to throw a pitch. And Jay Hook, it's been practicing now. He's 85. He's going to throw the first pitch. And one guy you guys didn't mention. Frank Thomas is the oldest guy coming back, 92 years old. He had a home grounds.
God bless him.
And Shea Stadium. And his goal is he wants to hit a home run at Citi Field. So that's Frank's trying to do. But
well, Jay, I got a few guys left on my list here. And some guys and obviously one of the guys that I used to love to watch play. And, I roomed with Ed Ott in the minor leagues coming up with the Pirate. I want Felix Mian. I always want to talk to Felix about that little conflict he had with Eddie Ott one day.
Yeah.
So I'd like to find out about it. So Felix Mian, and, a guy that used to play the game harder than one of the that I've ever seen was John Stearns.
Yes.
You guys know he's not feeling great right now, but he's going to be here with us, which is great news.
That's great.
He's been under the weather a little bit, but he's going to be here, and everybody's looking forward to see John, the bad dude. Once tackled Chief Nakahoma in front of the Braves mascot in front of their dugout. John's an old record football player in Colorado.
I know it. I played against him right after he signed from Colorado. So. Well, I got two guys left, Jay. I got Art Shamsky, he's got to be on one of our teams. I mean,
I'll take Shamsky again. He's my guy from back in the day. Shamsky, I'll take him.
Well, I'm going to take Craig Anderson on my team. So,
hey Jay, can we make a trade, Terry and I? Could we switch?
This is a very liberal type game, guys. Very liberal. The rules are not really a lot of rules, so whatever you guys want to do, we can do.
Okay, so right now I need a lefty, so I'm going to take Lyndon Rush, and I'll give you Sisk, okay, Terry?
Oh, I'd love to have Doug Sisk. Yeah, I'll take him. You got it. I got Sisk. Okay.
Okay, and I'll take Rush because I need a lefty, so I'll take Lyndon Rush.
Okay.
Rush. Now let me ask you, Jay. Give us a little rundown on Ken McKenzie.
Ken McKenzie is the only player on the 62 Mets with a winning record. He was 5-4. and he coached at Yale. He was like head coach at Yale University for a lot of times, and Ron Darley never met him. Ron got there after Ken left, so Ron played at Yale, so he's going to be there, and it's great.
Hey, where's Ronnie Darling? His name hasn't been mentioned. Is Ron coming?
This is what the thing. Ron Darling, he's committed right now to pitch to one batter, but he hasn't decided which batter it's going to be. I don't think he's going to be out there the whole time, but he's out there, and he's trying to think of what he's going to do. He's going to pitch one guy. Another guy I looked at my list we haven't mentioned is Roger McDowell and Mike Hampton.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, Mike Hampton, he made my team as a rookie. And when I was managed in Houston, and I love Mike and Roger McDowell, I hired him to his first coaching job when we hired him, and I was the farm director of the Dodgers. We hired him as a pitching coach. So,
wow.
Those are two guys. Yeah, those are great names.
And Terry, Mike Hampton can hit too, right?
And run. He could run, man.
He won 5 Silver Slugger awards.
Wow, really good athlete. That's right. Wow.
He was pitching for me in Houston when we made him a starter, Willie. And he got a hit one day, and he's on first base, and of course the first baseman, they kind of, I'm going to play behind this guy. And Mike Hampton stole second base like he was going to steal 50 of them. It was.
Wow. No, he was some kind of athlete, man. Very aggressive. He's a bulldog out there, man.
He was.
Yes.
But
wow.
And you see, guys, it could be guys when they're coming, they decide they want to play. So I know you guys will be flexible. It should be a lot of fun. Fans are excited. The people in the Mets office are excited. We haven't had one of these since 1994. We had, 65 guys coming back, which is great. And we're going to be on the field. The gates open at 3:30. We'll have like batting practice, throwing practice, 3:30 to 4. We'll take a team picture. Then we'll have the introductions about 4:30. The game is 5:30. So it should be a great. It should be a great night. And really, kidding aside, the winning team does get a car. So you guys manage like you have to manage. It'll be a 2023 red Cadillac, and the thing is, Mets will be embroidered on the side of the car. So it should be a really collector's item. So
Jay, I've been around you for a long time, and I've seen all those MVP cars that you give for the guy who gives the most interviews during the season. But since Stevie Cohn owns the team now, there may be a Cadillac. Well, we don't know what's going to happen.
It'll be an added sense if you guys have met. Hey, listen, I can't thank you enough for giving us the time today and with the technical problem we solved. It's great. I'm looking forward to see you guys both old friends, dear friends, and it'll be a lot of fun, guys.
Willie, I can't wait to see you, pal.
Good to see you too, man. You look great, and let's have some fun, man. I mean, the fans will love this, and just to see all the guys. We're a big fraternity, right? And we're a brotherhood, man. So it'll be good to see the guys and tell some more stories. Yep.
Willow and TC, thank you for your time. It's great fun.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Thank you, man.